Greetings, spirit beings, greetings, supreme being. Welcome to Universal Peace Television. Yay. Okay. So, my new watch. So cool. And actually, it's a used one, of course. Anyway, this broadcast is not that important, so more important information is in my previous broadcast you can find on this channel. Please like my channel and stuff, and yeah, subscribe and let other people know what's going on in the world. The more there are of us, the better. To defeat the pedo elite, unite to prevent genocide, etc. So the disadvantage of these types of pipes that are longer, London type basically, is that they become wet when you smoke and it starts to make barking noise. That's my father bringing for dinner. I'm not going to get much out of this anymore. And it doesn't have to be totally charged. But it is a good dry meister. So I have to clean the desk. In the meantime, talk a little to great YouTube people out there. So the peace sign, no matter who came up with it, seven signal for peace. Oh yeah, they were doing spinal torture to me, and they are doing that with their cancer heart. And I hope that I think that it's my own problem, I did something wrong. Like with all targeted individuals, they want you to believe that you are the problem, you are the terrorists. Some illegal thoughts. And to depopulate 500 million, so I was thinking it's possible they've still planned the Third World War. Yes, a military order, and that Iran will be the last country that they will invade first deep in the crisis. With kinetic actions, basically wars in other countries in their own country, cancer, oil, etc. Block universal peace, depopulate the earth, create Luciferian New World Order. Task sharing then. Private language, that's correct. I didn't change the language settings. So I can show it like that's what the language on this is not correct. Anyway, they just mess with the operating system to block my broadcast to connect the program. I have to move some pipes. And I'm partially naked. I'll be right back with my father. We'll be having dinner. Our broadcast is for Universal, that's of course. At least a part of it. They've also been hurting my brain with the cancer heart. And they may be using hybrid insects. They always deny this, so the people denying it are always the torturers that are poisoning with cancer chemtrails. They want you all dead, except for their accomplices, partners in crime. And they want the Freemasons and others to help with the depopulation. So the Jesuit leaders are always the ones who tell you who their enemies are, but they're never the ones to fight or to die. So them to murder these Freemasons after they've helped with their depopulation. It's also clear from their extreme Jesuit oath in the Library of Congress, which is still the oath they take. And it's time to point your finger at the people that are really doing it. They're also torturing other people, also people of these groups. Made from satanic families. I think it's normal to torture your fellow humans to get something done. Yeah, let me tell this with a waste of time. And it's not helping, it's just having some minutes. And the animals of planet Earth that are dropping from the sky by the thousands because of the cancer chemtrails and everybody claiming it's on heart or things that are not causing it. Because the brain control of idiots that don't even have the capability of getting the idea to switch off their machine and switch off other equipment that they don't need. It's frying their body like cancer DECT phones, cancer cell phones, cancer Wi-Fi, cancer Bluetooth, and other wireless cancer radiation. So the depopulation methods, well, perhaps I should just let the speech engine read something. Which is better. Now I have to switch the output to. Then I won't be able to say anything, so it can be meant like a joke, there can be things that the perpetrator said, and much of the information is stuff that others have written that I've jotted down because I find it interesting for some reason, or funny, or offending, or whatever. Okay. I vind you.
Give me the powder, I beg of you. The power of power off. I'm just whacking your tail. Handel. Psychotic suite. All is possible. New World Disorder. Willem Reich. Willem us. Professional. An antiseptum. Smoking crap cocaine. Bio is in embolism. Barack Obama electromagnetic. I cut off my penis. Underneath the mango tree. Underneath the treaty. Over and out. Fake scalar Moshiach coming. Fake scalar Messiah. Torture with remotely controlled centipedes, fake resurrections and fake miracles with the relatively new scalar technology used to make Nikola Tesla's wireless energy aka Foo Fighters aka scalar orbs. Religion is slavery for the mind. Religion is an illusion, to quote Freud. Stop these people from exterminating unbelievers, sterilizing you and future generations and torturing people to death with their voice of God. A girl contacted me that might commit suicide because there are centipedes in her body. Doctors and dentists look at me like I'm insane, but I feel them crawling inside my head and it's driving me crazy. I don't know what to do anymore. I want to shoot myself in the head. She wrote me on Skype. Other people wrote me, and we need a cure for centipedes, which are parasites in reality because they use the human body as a host. Since I do not see any sign of the Messiah yet, I hope they take their remotely controlled centipedes out of my body before I'm dead. Their depopulation and messing up of the weather on daily severe directed energy weapon torture continue and will continue until they have exterminated 7 billion people with HRP. Computer. Comluter. Talk dirty to me. Budever. Dinner tiny. The future is not set. The future is happy. Lucifer. No blast crater beneath lunar module. Not a speck of dust on lander pods. Wires on suits footage. Shadows from multiple light sources, though NASA claims not to have used lights. Crosshair behind Looney rover which cost the American taxpayers a lot. No stars visible. Impossible to go through Van Allen belt with the materials they pretend they did. AIRR. Sabatons. Bomb Monsanto. Cigarette bracelet. The technological singularity is a hypothetical event related to the advent of artificial general intelligence, also known as strong AI. Such a computer network, or robot would theoretically be capable of recursive self-improvement, redesigning itself, or of designing and building computers or robots better than itself. Repetitions of this cycle would likely result in a runaway effect and intelligence explosion, where smart machines design successive generations of increasingly powerful machines, creating intelligence far exceeding human intellectual capacity and control. Because the capabilities of such a superintelligence may be impossible for a human to comprehend, the technological singularity is the point beyond which events may become unpredictable or even unfathomable to human intelligence. People switched off it beyond human control. Biogenesis 001. Perhaps it will totally take over their body and switch them off. Perhaps that already happened. Intelligence explosion, emergence of superintelligence, non-AI singularity. The first use of the term singularity, in this context, was made in 1958 by the Hungarian-born mathematician and physicist John von Neumann. His definition of the singularity was that the singularity is the moment beyond which technological progress will become incomprehensibly rapid and complicated. Perhaps we'd better think about the impossibility of a technological singularity. Besides pretending it is God or alien, they may pretend they cannot control the neural network that controls people remotely, like remotely controlled robots, by controlling their brain waves and emotions. To stay in control and enslave humanity for the rest of eternity. Give me some uploaded astronauts. Only females, please. The singularity may be formed almost instantly. It's a program. It has not evolved over a period of millions of years like the human brain has. Malevolent AI that is not beneficial or even detrimental to humanity should be switched off. How would you all like to be tortured to death by a quantum computer from our future slowly? It tortured the teeth out of my mouth and my mother to death, but it is from the present, not from the future. Just an assumption based on the fact that it uses illegal voice to scull messages, and the NSA is able to monitor and control our thoughts with synthetic telepathy and has been doing it since the invention. See Milek patent. Device to remotely monitor and alter brain waves, filed in 1974. These writings may lead to a better idea that will be used to create a permanent cure against aging and to create a non-fictional utopia. Think, you will, that no technology. It must be capable of changing our DNA, destroying the part of it that forms our biological clock. The telomeres may or may not be enough to live for an eternity. I think using scalar waves is maybe the best way to do it, rather than nanotechnology that may sooner or later evolve to live beyond its kill switch period and replicate and form a singularity like neural networks that can be switched off. Chemical dust, cancer-causing drugs, and genetically modified organisms. We will please each other eternally and find ways to save the human race. What will be the next thought? I think we have the same goal. We must never be the power. Stay in control. Safety first. Recovery begins with non-compliance. The ones that will save you must get the intel and techno first, before the ones that would kill you do. It can simulate any person, project immortality. Mind uploading. Mind uploading. Mind uploading. Thank you. Now I am you too. Exploding. YOLO. Stealing people's brain map without their permission is allowed or not. The human brain may not have the answer or intel you seek. eBay alternatives, focal press, China Invasion, DHGATEI offer, C2coffer.com. Love gets us off. Sperma. 0181769116. Downloads. Down. Low. Ads. Things to avoid in your food are chemicals, non-organic soy, cotton and canola, E621 aspartame, and filtered tap water. I suspect it's hacked. Brains, computers, everything. I thought, those are really big boobs, but it's her ass. You can't win. It's a computer around your wrist. TIE symptoms bar, targeted individuals, you're a pain in the spinal cord. TIE, targeted individuals united association. In the spinal cord or back, lethargic and aching pains. Atomic quantum bots. With peanut sauce. Kikuoib, the founding father of Casio's G-Shock. Von Kessler Belt. And what are you doing about it? Fast radio bursts? Or FRB's peace in your piece? A star is a luminous sphere of plasma held together by its own gravity. Surrogate circuits circus. Cassiolo. TTIP, so it's okay you leak. Merkel lies about the TTIP. October 16, 2015. The TTIP agreement is not in the interest of the German people or of Europe, as she claims. It is in the interest of corporations and banks. It will lead to lower standards. Monbank 19 October 2015. 1550 directed energy weapon torture attacks have continued at a softer level. The computer may be testing what it can get away with before I say something about it or write about it. The attack types were pain and it has become harder to detect using a beam, but not impossible. The pressure wave to determine the exact position of the victim, me and millions of other people around the world, can still be felt when people put their hand on the attacked body part. Often it is accompanied by a range of the gigahertz waves they are using to induce cancer in 1 in 2 Americans and Brits. Lately the pedo-Jesuit trolls have been targeting my spine, shoulder and legs. So the pedo-perps that are attacking me are still committing a felony. Universal Peace Television logo, stop wasting tax money on defense.png. Asian bait clubbing dick. Carbon nanotubes potentially helping pollutants to get deep into the lung and cross cell membranes. NewScientist.com. Multiple timelines possible because everything is energy. Aliens may exist but cannot get through Van Allen belt. Who's dead girls? Bewustas Hazel News. Nusco bio. Yes we come. You're your leader. In love. Long live nakedness. Hurrah. Power to the peep. If you have centipedes in your body, try making edible lamps. Tiny edible lamps that would make it through the stomach. Less on equals off Trojan lead. My dick people food to people. Sunday, October 25th, 11,313 Ebola deaths. In 2012, 1.6 million, 1.4 million to 1.9 million people died from AIDS-related causes worldwide compared to 2.3 million, 2.1 million to 2.6 million in 2005. Since the start of the epidemic, an estimated 36 million, 30 million to 42 million people have died of AIDS-related illnesses. According to the World Health Organization, mosquito bites result in the deaths of more than 1 million people every year. The majority of these deaths are due to malaria. At least 40% of the world's population, or about 2.5 billion people, are at risk of serious illness and death from mosquito-borne viral diseases, according to CDC. LiveScience.com/47340 viruses scarier than Ebola.html. Rabies babies. 10 as you were taught in school. YouTube. Fuck cock show. Enjoy writing. Sick all disobedience. The high the shark the bad eye the bay. Hack the crowd, crack the quote. The Trans-Pacific Partnership sucks. Boing boing. A major part of the Trans-Pacific Partnership, finalized October 5th, involves harmonizing copyright laws in the 12 Pacific Rim countries including Canada, the United States, Australia and Japan that are signatories to the deal. While the final text of the International Trade Agreement has yet to be published, the website WikiLeaks released what it claims is the intellectual property chapter of the TPP on October 9th. The TPP is designed to encourage trade between the United States, Australia, Brunei, Canada, Chile, Japan, Malaysia, Mexico, New Zealand, Peru, Singapore and Vietnam. Together they account for 40% of the world trade. AlJazeera.com. Activists urge Trudeau to defend Canada's copyright regime from TPP changes. Toronto Star. Latest TPP leak reveals even harsher copyright rules. Stop the TPP. Kill the TPP. Build a real TP. A wigwam. Anonymous. TPP exposed. WikiLeaks publishes secret trade text to rewrite copyright laws. Limit internet freedom by Democracy Now! 1 year ago 34,905 views. TPP copyright rules will affect us all on YouTube. Allows government to censor information by Kafka. Winston World 4 months ago. 1. 163 views. Monday, 26 October 2015. Perpetrators have been hurting my eyes and induce pain in several body parts, mainly my spine and brain, to murder me. In reality, I am not anonymous. The moon is battling underwater as we speak.